Paul Scholes was introduced after missing the midweek Champions League defeat against Borussia Dortmund. Alex Ferguson rang the changes with the busy schedule in mind. Peter Schmeichel, Dennis Irwin, David May and Ryan Giggs were all out. Made only his second FA Premier League appearance. David Beckham dropped down to the bench. Your match commentator is John Champion.
Well, we're at the stage of the season where every game is crucial for Manchester United as they lead the table and seek to secure the Premier League title for the third time in 4 seasons. Faced today by the only side to deny them that honour, Blackburn, the champions 2 years ago. But this season, finding themselves in 14th place at kick-off, with just 1 point from their last 3 games, 1 win in their last 6. Quite a turnaround in form, because their previous 12 matches in the Premier League had seen only 1 defeat. This sure to be keenly contested. And it's Blackburn in possession with Colin Hendry. Lasso. Roy Keane. Given away to Graham Lasso. Blackburn under caretaker management. Tony Parks, that long-serving stalwart of the club, 27 years since he joined them, in charge today, as he has been for the past 6 months. It's one of the longest caretaker stewardships in history. Alex Ferguson in his 11th season now with Manchester United. And whilst it took a while for the trophies to start to flow, now they're coming in a flood. Here's Cantona into a huge gap, but he hurried the finish, which is most unlike him. It's a bold attacking formation by Manchester United this afternoon, with 3 in attack: Cantona plus Cole and Solskjaer. Wilcox. Sherwood arriving, and he's left his mark, and the referee has blown for the foul on Philip Neville. Always particularly fired up when he faces Manchester United, Tim Sherwood, and it's brought him an early yellow card here. Making his own point about the tackle to Sherwood. Strong challenge. Here's Cole. Support gathering in the middle for Andy Cole. It's a good clearance by Hendry. And Cantona and Hendry squaring up to one another. Tim Flowers in quickly as peacemaker. Colin Hendry is not a man who loses his temper easily. Pallister, Keane, both denied by the frame of the goal. Pallister by the bar and Roy Keane by the post. From Scholes' driven corner, glancing header by the centre-back, volley from the centre midfielder, neither successful. Alex Ferguson with Brian Kidd, they've demanded commitment to the very end of the season. Here's Cole. And he has a go, and clears the crossbar. Manchester United very much on top. And their bold attacking policy is paying dividends at the moment, but they need a goal. These sides drew 2-2 at Old Trafford back in August. It's one of the better games seen there this season. Warhurst and Bohinen scoring for Rovers, Cruyff and Solskjaer for United. This is Paul Scholes. Cantona just left the ball behind. Lasso. And back by Ronnie Johnson to Raymond van der Houw. It's the first of 4 games in 9 days for Manchester United. 4 very important games. As for Blackburn, there are 5 matches remaining after this. Their next assignment is at Highbury. Solskjaer. Cole. And down goes Bart. Oh, and Martin Bodnam says penalty. Jeff Kenner has been penalised. Now, how much contact was that? Certainly Nicky Butt made the most of it. Well, there was probably enough to justify the award. Although Butt added a twist as he tumbled, just to embellish it a little. And the responsibility from the spot has been handed to Eric. Tim Flowers doing some gardening just to delay matters, hoping doubts might appear in the taker's mind. Cantona, oh, it was poor, really poor. If you're a goalkeeper, that's the sort of penalty you want to face. No great power, nowhere near either corner. And Flowers just fell on it, blocked it. And when the rebound span loose, Kenner got there first to let off for Tony Parks and Blackburn. Scholes. A big chance spurned by Manchester United. Here's Sherwood for Blackburn. One back by Keane. It's the second time that Cantona has failed from the spot this season. He also missed at Leeds. Scholes, Cantona, Andy Cole, lovely finish. Drifting between 2 defenders and finding the angle to beat Tim Flowers, set up by Eric Cantona. How about that for a pass? Cole holding off Berg, fending off Hendry, and finding the bottom corner. Sherwood. It's a Blackburn ball. Andy Cole's name on the lips of the many travelling Manchester United fans. It's hardly an arduous journey here. Stumbled by Keane, and then he gave the ball away. Hooked clear by Gary Neville. Lasso. Free kick awarded by Martin Bodnam. Wasn't much of a foul on Lasso, but it certainly impeded his progress. It's quickly taken as well. Van der Houw's punch. There's Billy McKinlay! How about that for an equalising goal? Van der Houw caught out. Took an age to get to McKinlay. set himself, hit it, goalkeeper should have kept it out.
What a way to celebrate your first goal of the season.
Difficult to stand in for Peter Schmeichel because you're compared with the very best, but certainly a goalkeeping error. Cole. Solskjaer. Snaffled back for Blackburn by Kenner. Gallagher. Hat-trick here against Wimbledon last month for Kevin Gallagher. It's a good cross. And this time Van der Hau is much safer in his handling from Warhurst's header. Johnson. Scholes chopped down by Tim Sherwood. Philip Neville. Neville to Cole, and the shot from Scholes puts Manchester United back in front. Clean as a whistle from Paul Scholes.
United's second goal from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
I think the PA announcer has maybe got his wires crossed. It's definitely Scholes. Low and unerring into the corner. Manchester United had the lead through Cole, should have had a bigger lead. Cantona's penalty miss, were pegged back by McKinley, and now have their noses in front again. Gary Neville, and that's comfortable for Flowers. And that's also half-time. And we've come to expect good games between these two Northwest rivals, and that's precisely what's unfolding in front of our eyes in the sunshine at Ewood Park here. Andy Cole with the first goal for Manchester United, McKinley's equaliser, a goalkeeping howler from Van der Hau, and then Paul Scholes. Manchester United lead 2-1.
A CIS motor insurance policy.
Away we go in this second half with Manchester United attacking the Darwin end and determined to collect 3 more points. They've lost 2 of their last 4 in the English Premier League, just to set 1 or 2 doubts racing inside Manchester United minds. Particularly that defeat at home to Derby last weekend, when they were one-chopped by Derby's new Costa Rican. They also have on their minds the second leg of the Champions League semi-final against Dortmund at Old Trafford in 11 days' time, having lost 1-0 at the Westfalenstadion. So Scholes, Cole, quick to seize on the loose ball. Eric Cantona, Paul Scholes. Flowing football from Manchester United. It's been a strange season for them in many respects. 5 Premier League defeats, including a couple of hammerings in the autumn. 5-0 at Newcastle, 6-3 at Southampton in consecutive weeks. But all in all, they've looked the best team over the whole picture. That's a shot from 25 yards by Solskjaer. A skimming effort. We need better goalkeepers around than Flowers. Here comes Wilcox for Blackburn. Always swinging wide from Sherwood. Always contributes his quota of goals from midfield, but not too many from that distance. Gallagher. Lasso. Flitcroft. McKinley. Now Cantona. There's a look of disdain on Keane's face at the way the ball was given away by the Frenchman. Now, was that a pull? The play was allowed to continue and Van der Hau saved the follow-up. But Blackburn felt they might have had a penalty there. Sherwood is down. It's taking a while for Paul Warhurst to get to his feet as well. Johnson was the defender. A win today would be a big win for Manchester United. It's very much the business end of the season. Goals. Gary Neville. Andy Cole. And Cole's escaped. And there's a chance, driven in by Cantona. And that may well seal it. 9 minutes to play.
United number 7, Eric Cantona.
And Cantona with a consummate finish. Vindication of this policy from Alex Ferguson of playing 3 men in attack. 2 of them have scored, Cantona and Cole. Solskjaer centrally involved in many of Manchester United's better moments. And Blackburn, having battled valiantly, now find themselves facing what may be an irretrievable deficit. Smart work by Cole. That's offside. Blackburn have never really got into their stride this season. It didn't help that they began with 5 defeats in their first 6 games. Their first victory came at the 12th attempt. They were bottom until mid-November. Given that, what's followed is, in relative terms, a triumph. And a great deal of credit for that must go to the caretaker, Tony Parks. Steadied the ship after Ray Harford's resignation and kept it on an even keel, awaiting the arrival of new manager Roy Hodgson for the start of next season. Anything now for Blackburn is likely to only be consolation. Mighty tough to score twice in the last 3 minutes against Manchester United. They've got to give it a go. And this is Per Pedersen. They've not carried the same firepower as Manchester United. They've carved out chances, but not looked like taking them. Quite a few Blackburn supporters heading for the exits now. Donis. McKinley still tackling. Jason Wilcox. Sherwood. McKinley. Lasso. The question was asked about a possible handball by Gary Neville, but more by the crowd than the players. Sherwood. Pedersen. Simple as you like for Warhurst. A minute of normal time remaining. I'm surprised there isn't a bit more urgency about Blackburn in getting the ball back.
His second goal against United this season, it's Rovers' Paul Warhurst.
Scored at Old Trafford and has repeated the trick here at Ewood Park. And now Blackburn have renewed hope and renewed vigour. But they've only really got stoppage time to work with. Here's Cantona. Scholes. Manchester United will be wanting to keep as much of the possession as they can. Solskjaer. Butt. Keane. Nicky Butt again. And here come Blackburn with Wilcox. Pedersen beaten to it by Pallister. Now it's Gary Neville. Solskjaer wins the throw. Paul Warhurst being forced to play as a striker because of injuries to others. It's only his second start
Substitution
under Tony
for
Parks.
Manchester United, replacing Paul Scholes, is number 10, David Beckham.
And a very late cameo role for David Beckham today. Misplaced header. Blackburn with Wilcox. Proud founder members of the Football League, equally proud to win the Premier League in 1995, denying Alec Ferguson that pleasure. But trailing here 3-2 and with time very much against them. Van der Hau. Not too many people leaving the ground now. There's a chance, Pedersen! And a good chance too. Couldn't get the requisite power on the header. And there may not be many more Blackburn opportunities now. The standard of the pitch here has helped the spectacle no end. Just been voted the best playing surface in the Premier League. Credit to the groundsman, Steve Patrick. Beckham. Cole! Could have put it beyond doubt. Pinpoint cross by Beckham. But it probably won't matter. Manchester United victorious here at Ewood by 3-2. Warm handshake between caretaker manager and long-serving manager Tony Parks and Alec Ferguson. Andy Cole, Paul Scholes and Eric Cantona with the United goals. Blackburn 2, Manchester United 3.
A marvellous way to finish an epic